I'm Mark Nielson. I farm kiwis just south of Gridley, California. Um, I, I wanted to get out of the city. I had some friends who were farming kiwis here, and I ended up settling here, and they taught me the ropes. It's actually an acre and a half double planted. They're twice as close as a normal plant.
Okay, so it's a kiwi vine.
Yes.
And what's its origin?
China.
People would say, I thought the kiwi came from New Zealand.
Well, the domesticated kiwi did. They grow wild in China. They were originally called the Chinese gooseberry. And a New Zealand horticulturalist brought some plants to New Zealand and domesticated them. And eventually they found their way to the United States.
Now, how old would you say these vines are? They're 20 years old or more?
Well, I would have, these were plants that we propagated in our last nursery, which would have been 84, 85. I planted them in 85. So they're 25 years old. Yeah, I walk through fairly frequently. Make sure all the microjets are okay. Take a look to see if there's any broken wire. This is tape. This is how the branches are tied down. It's a device that puts the tape around and then it staples it on the other side. So this is the space that I drive my tractor through for harvest. So I usually go through a few times and try to make sure these branches are up on the wire so I can get the tractor through. We're just at the blossom stage. They haven't opened up yet. It's a white blossom, maybe about that big around, and it hangs down, so it faces the ground. And the male blossoms are kind of a cream color. They're slightly different color. So there's two different colors of blossoms. Not too many small plantings like this still around.
Yeah. So how do you make a go of it?
It helps to be organic. We get a premium over the conventional price, and I've never lost money.
What is it that actually distinguishes organic production from other types?
The conventional kiwi grower uses pesticides and herbicides for various things. Of course, I don't do that. They're also using synthetic nitrogen fertilizers, and that's a big difference, I think, because they tend to force the plants beyond where they want to be, and they're not feeding the soil, so that it's not a complete system in the soil. They're just putting the fertilizers on there, and the plants are taking them up.
And you know, as an organic producer, you're committed to this concept of sort of a systemic approach, if you want to call it that, to building the soil along with providing nutrition to the plant?
I believe in it, and I think that the people who eat my kiwis can notice the difference. There's an obvious taste difference between organic and conventional kiwis.